Ah, yes. It's beautiful. I'm trapped in the Amazon. Well, no. I think where I am now is very much in, I don't know, straightforward somewhere in Malaysia. I think the place I'm in is, of course, Eco Gardens. I nearly had amnesia somehow, which is a suburb in the middle of City Alam, located not far away from the cities of Kuala Lumpur and Shah Alam, which are, of course, the two major big cities. Yes, I'm walking past by that big Sansevieria skyscraper building, and there's a lot of crows and monitor birds right in the background here. And I'm trying to get a good focus shot of this area here. And it's quite a nice building, the Sansevieria building, which not sure how good or bad I can focus it straightforward via, focusing the whole thing together. And this time I think I'm going to be doing it's going to be much more of a shorter walk. Once again, I'm going to go past by that tree. It's already been bent. Probably there's been a lot of hectically insidious wind squalls coming in. In fact, it was so bad, by looking at how much rain we have just seen so far. In fact, we had some chronically huge thunderstorms and stuff. In fact, we had a lot of rain, a lot of lightning, and a lot of thunder. Straightforward, it's been very, very, very turbulent for the weather so far in Malaysia so far this year, because we're literally in the wet season. And I'm just passing by a lot of rubble and a lot of different weird material. There's a small truck, which I can't really try and tell. I can hear sounds of crickets. And strangely enough, I don't know what birds I might be able to encounter, because hey, I haven't got a clue of what I'm actually looking at. So it's probably best said not to be said, because hey, as I'm just walking around and I can hear some lovely birds outside. I think I just heard an Asian glossy starling that's just chirping in the background. Passing by the lovely gym so that the youngsters can pretty much have a go at, exercising and burning the calories out. Oh my goodness me, where should I go to next? Because, hey, there's been quite a lot of things which I'm quite uncertain of. Maybe I might as well just, maybe I might as well have a look at this section here first. Because I know, whoa, what bird is that? I'm totally spooked by people. Well, what bird was that? What was that bird? I've got no idea what that is. Quite curious of what bird species I just saw was flying through, hedges and stuff. Quite amazing. I have no idea what bird it is. It's somehow quite a fantastic walk. Possibly sparrows, because I think that's where they normally tend to reside. Mind you, if I can go ahead and shake on this tree. See, you never know what species are going to straightforward come out. Ah, get out of here! That's actually residue rainwater. Hate to destroy my tablet. I need to do a jump cut. I don't want my screen to be completely saturated with water. There's something strange about this neighbourhood here, and wherever I'm going, I can't see that many birds and stuff here, so not sure how good or bad, as I'm just straightforward, how can I say it? There's a lot of swallows, swifts and glossy starlings right over my neighbourhood here, and clearly I'm just, walking very much nonchalantly, as, not many people are straightforward around. It's quite a nice walk, and hey, there's those lovely papaya trees I was always thinking about, and there's a crow right here. Straightforward, I can't see any other birds. They are quite rare right over here. I can see a glossy starling. There you go, looking through the pseudo-Amazon jungle right here. There you go, there's more crows following some weird pathway along with the monitor birds. There's actually going to be some kind of weird roost where the birds might straightforward follow. And that crow, wonder where it's off to. Oh, it's straightforward flying elsewhere. Yeah, it's going to the other side. And there's a car right here. There you go, it's driving past by. There you go. See you later, alligator. Well, and a wild crocodile, because I just don't know where I'm looking at. Don't think there's any other birds. I might probably have a look around here, because hey, I've got a very sneaky suspicion that I'm not seeing that much in the way of birds, and that crow squawking here was perfectly timed. Yeah, strangely enough, there's not much I could really see, somehow, by the looks of it. And that crow is pretty much squawking. Pretty much a lot of squawking going on here, because obviously it's pretty much sounding some weird alarm call, because that one there probably thinks that the human, which is of course me, is a complete pest. And he's off. Completely and utterly off. So, as I'm just walking around through this area here, not much I can really say here. That crow is just squawking here. There's more papaya trees right here. Strangely enough, I can't see more birds because there's not much dense forest cover right here. Where I'm living is a suburb area, and clearly, you know, I think when you live in a suburban area, that just goes to show you not that much in the way of nature. So the last resort I would probably suggest is go to a local forest or a local jungle. But what's very interesting is we've got a lot of what seems to be baby, I think these are giant African land snails. They look very cute. We do have native snails in our country as well. Whoa, out come the monitor birds. Look how much flourishing bird activity is actually getting on, I suppose, hey? Whoa, there's more birds and the glossy starlings as well. Whoa, whoa, there's more birds. My crikeys. Oh my god. The amount of birds I'm seeing here is just rampant and massive. That's just incredible. And what is that thing there? Oh, for some reason I thought it was a little millipede of some sort, but hey, you know, that's just me walking like some curious person looking out for some wildlife. And oh, we can see a couple of sparrows, 2 tree sparrows, right over here. I always think of them something a little bit rarer, like, you know, scarlet-breasted muniers, or chestnut muniers. They're even quite rarer. And here I am, just passing by some more papayas. There you go, look at all the birds. They're just straightforward flying in flocks. And the crow is being noisy as heck right in the background here. I might have to straightforward bail out of this place here. No chance to go and have a look at the bamboo forest. Because guess what? After making this video, I'm going to be feeding some birds. My crikeys. How the heck all the tables were straightforward particularly turn. There's more minor birds here, eh? And amazingly, it's a bit different because, you know, it's straightforward different. Whoa, look at that tree here. Right in the middle, look how tall this tree is. It's certainly much more taller than all the other trees. Whoa, look at that. It's like Mother Nature. Oh my god, it's like an air show. Thank you, Mother Nature, for producing such an impressive air show. Fantastic stuff. I'm not sure where to walk towards because, hey, I need to be straightforward back so that I can go ahead and feed the birds and also to order some takeaway because, hey, yesterday I think I must have been way too long. Oh, what's that bird? Oh my god, I think I just saw what seems to be a rare bird. Oh my god, that bird I just saw was a brown shrike. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Without scaring the birds away, I think what I just saw, going from the wing beat and the colour of it, was a brown shrike. It was an amazing specimen. Fantastic bird species I've actually just encountered. And I think these birds are winter visitors. They normally tend to spend our winters here in Malaysia. And I think by the time when spring comes out, they'll just fly north all the way up to Japan and breed and spend their summers here. fantastic birds, completely stunning. Shrikes are very unusual, so unusual birds for the fact that they're basically like a little songbird, where it's like a tiny bird of prey. Just think about it. A shrike is basically a bird that kills prey almost twice the size of itself. Or basically kills prey twice the size of itself. It's amazing. And because we had so much rain, there's another snail here, which I presume is another giant African land snail. Pretty fantastic, eh? And quite amazing. I'm somehow trying to find out how the hell am I going to get out of here, because hey, what an amazing find. A brown shrike. Fantastic bird species I found. And there I'm just walking past by the Sansui block of flats. And yet again, yeah, it's quite a very quiet neighbourhood here. I can't see any other cars around here. I feel like I'm enjoying these like little walkthroughs across through this part of the neighbourhood that I'm in. It's so fantastic, and there's more birds flying in. Java miners, that's what they're called. I haven't seen the Indian miners yet in my videos. Okay, I nearly got like a nasty sore throat here, and I just spat through the gutter here. I'm doing the most sensible thing, just to spit at places where, you know, water is present. Even I shouldn't do it because water can be quite stagnant if I would have spat at it. You know, there's been a lot of internet memes relating to still water and stagnant water. And I really do understand why it's becoming like that. But anyways, as I'm just walking around past by this neighbourhood here, look how much taller those trees are than what our trees are like. I feel like, you know, I got a funny feeling, I'm feeling a little bit jealous now. To get much taller trees, I'm going to have to wait for at least about 100 if not 200 years. That's much straightforward, strange. Don't know what birds they were. I think they were yellow-vented bulbuls, going by the looks of them. And it's straightforward, a nice neighbourhood here. I'm just watching cars going by, so that, you know, no one's going to straightforward, how would I say it, spy on me. I might have to retreat back to the other side. But hey, you know, it's a lovely neighbourhood. And actually, as a bit of relaxation time, let me show you some of the plants that some of the neighbours have grown. Oh, look at this. Check this out. This is a beautiful sunflower. Fantastic sunflower. I bet this thing is amazing. Wow, look at the amount of spokes this sunflower's got. I mean, look at the amount of sunflowers we've got. Perfect, how would you call it, key components for your garden, because hey, one, it's warmer here, and two, guess what? Guess who comes to feed on these things? Birds. Birds really love eating sunflowers, especially the seeds. And strange enough, I can't even see any other one critter or another as I'm doing my very weird morning walk, and this time I'm going to walk underneath the bamboo forest to see what the heck is inside this forest. I'm quite curious about that. And it's straightforward, looking very nice. It's quite, you know, not as cloudy as I thought it would be. And as I'm just straightforward, merrily walking around this part of the neighbourhood, it's such a fantastic area. And there's more residues of puddles. Lots and lots of wet weather we have seen. In fact, it was a chronic deluge. Lots and lots of big flooding around in my area. Somehow it's just chronically bad and crazy, isn't it? Right, as I'm just looking for a specific pathway to get out of here. And strange enough, that there's private parking. Not really this sort of place, which is actually quite great, you know. There's a couple of minor birds which have just flown past by. It's a lovely walk, but hey, I really need to come back because, hey, I've got birds to feed. Well, in Malaysia, we don't have seagulls, we actually have herons and egrets, but they seem to be hesitant on eating bird food. We've got crows. I think the crows in our country, Malaysia, seem to fill the ecological niches of what we find. And it's a lovely bamboo forest. I think most of the times the birds that we often tend to see in these areas are yellow-vented bulbuls. Lovely little brown birds with white, maybe a bit of buffy colours on it, with cream I guess. And then, how'd you call it, merging into yellow. Fantastic birds. But I can't see any rare birds yet. You know, I hope to see various birds like, you know, woodpeckers, ashley minivets, and oh, I think I can hear a very strange bird noise. Malaysian birds, they always seem to shy away through camera. What is that bird? That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a bird like that. Oh, there it is. We have detected a rare bird. This is a Malaysian pied fantail. Lovely little bird. They kind of look a little bit like willy wagtails. In Australia, they're very strange looking birds. Don't know how good or bad I've just captured it on camera, but this is nice. It's a lovely day outside, as I can definitely tell. People are straightforward, warm-hearted. They're very caring, they're very calm, kind-hearted. And there you go, I'm passing by just a few droves of Mexican petunias, some of which are dying because of how much heat and or water or rain we have received. And there's a lovely little honeybee that's just buzzing past by. Quite a few flowers of such. And wow, look how big this giant African land snail is. Has it been dead? I can't really tell. Maybe it might have been squashed as prey. Maybe it's been affected by the rain outside. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be bailing out right now because I need to go ahead and order some bird food. And what is that? That is amazing. What is this? Is that a queen ant? I've got no idea. I think these things are very, very, very dangerous. These things can bite. I'm not sure what species of ant this is, but I believe that's the queen. Look how many workers. Wow, look at this. You don't even see that much, just like the way Animal Planet or National Geographic does one of those stupid geographic videos on YouTube. This is amazing. Here you go. This is something that many people would just totally ignore. Whoa, look at this amount of ants. They're just literally crawling everywhere. My God, look at the way they're just training through over that pathway here. Right, I need to get out of this section here. There's actually quite a couple of people walking past by, and they gave me a bit of a dirty look, but I don't mind that because, hey, I'm just being very sensible. Somehow. Yeah, that tree might have been struck by lightning. And we've got some minor birds that are literally on the trees. We've actually got a few of them birds right here, and there's a lovely swallow or swift. I think that's a swift. I hope people in this country can actually eat the nests of edible, how would you call them, like bird nest soup. That's like the most unusual delicacy to have in Malaysia because, hey, eating the nests of birds is straightforward debatable because I don't know how ethical or unethical eating bird nests really is. And I can see a little tree sparrow chirping right over in the windowsills, actually on the outer windowsills. Lovely. I think it's the blocky parts of the window. The outer parts of the window. It's actually quite nice. There's a lot of construction work going around here. It's straightforward, fairly fantastic. And I can't see any other critters because I feel like they're just hiding away inside or outside wherever they are. Looking through rubbish bins. Can I see any geckos or lizard activities? Nope, I can't see any at all. But hey, you know, it's just a fantastic walk to find various different bird species. It's just chronically awesome. And straightforward, I'm actually heading back really, really fast. But hey, you know, I'm just straightforward doing my diligent job because, hey, that's the sort of stuff I really enjoy. Making content like this on YouTube. And, you know, it's not really the best. But hey, you know, it's always awesome. I just heard a lovely black-naped oriole yellow bird. It's just so freaking awesome. Just to go outside, respect the rainforest, and just trek along with Mother Nature, and just find out what critters you might be able to find. Right over in this part of town of where I live. Quite curious, I can't see anything that's quite rare, apart from that brown shrike, and a beautiful pied fantail, a Malaysian fantail. And here I am, I'm just straightforward walking. It's just so beautiful. And thank goodness those people are straightforward nonchalant. And going quite slowly here. Yeah, yesterday was definitely where the pink-necked pigeon party was around. Could actually hear all kinds of birds just straightforward whistling and chirping along the way here. It's such a fantastic area here to find all kinds of birds. Amazing sounds, quite fantastic sounds. It's just so beautiful. There you go. And wow, look at that thing there. If I turn the brightness here, look at that storm cloud. That is absolutely dramatic. Just clearly shows you that we're literally on the epicenter of a very wet season, and I can't see any other birds. Whoa, look at that. Amazing black-naped oriole. Quite an amazing bird that I've just found. It's a beautiful yellow bird. I found all kinds of birds residing in this part of town. Don't know what kind of birds I might be able to encounter here because people think I'm an absolute loony. But anyways, I need to go ahead and get back to my actual pathway and head for home because hey, that's the ending I always prefer. And I'm always shying away from people because hey, I'm being very, very careful here because the maximum amount of people here that I'm just filming can be extremely serious. I can hear various different bird sounds. There you go, passing by the lovely, beautiful papaya tree with lots and lots of papaya clusters. Such a fantastic walk. It's just so beautiful. I mean, look at the papayas right over in that tree. It's just amazing. And we've got another bird. I don't know if it's a miner or is it a glossy starling. Please tell me. And off it goes. It's so fantastic watching birds all morning long. Anyways, I need to get back because, hey, I need to go ahead and continue off of where I've left off to. That being said, I need to go ahead and do some bird feeding and order some takeaway. What do you think? Anyways, I'll probably leave this video here. As always, if you really enjoyed it, please give this video a like, subscribe for more for that videos in the future. And as always, before I should actually shout out, thanks for watching and bye for now, I think I just heard a couple of yellow-vented bulbuls. Are they here? Or are they somewhere else? I can't see whatever birds they were. Ah! Here's the lovely pair of them. Which are I just can't see them very clearly. Oh wait, they've just flown into a different tree. Ah, bummer. That's the problem with bird watching. You always encounter a lot of small birds right over in the neighbourhood. Oh well, not much I could really say here. But it's just, oh man, I'm sweating here. It's just a totally and fantastic day to do so. As always, thanks for watching and bye for now. Oh, look at that. Family of orioles. So cute. It's about 4, possibly 5. Nice to see these little birds in action. That's so cool. Nice of these little yellow blighters to appear. There's actually quite a few of them here, right over in the trees. It's just so fantastic. Yep, Malaysia is totally bustling with bird life. There you go. Nature still thrives here. That's the proof. Oh, look at them. Look at the 3 of them. Oh, they're just straightforward in there. Family time. I don't know if they'll be joining together in flocks or I don't know.